Welcome all earthlings and other beings. My name is Lara, and this is Zollar Tarot and Art. And today I'm going to be reading your tarot cards, and I'm also going to be drawing an image that I received in meditation for this reading. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing fantastic. I'm really enjoying this holiday season, although this reading is timeless, so whenever you do find it, it's appropriate for you. Keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, it is a general collective reading, so there are many people watching at different times, but if you're here, there probably is something for you. Just make sure that anything that doesn't fit naturally in your life that comes through in the reading, make sure you don't try to force fit it, okay? And that might be for somebody else. What's going to happen, I'm going to go ahead and start this drawing the image that I saw, and then I'm going to do your initial spread, and once that's laid out, there's going to be another video laid over here so you can watch me draw simultaneously while I read your tarot. So that's pretty fun. Okay, so here's what I was seeing. So I kept hearing the word hope. This is definitely the theme for this time, is hope. All right, so I kept seeing like a sprouting plant coming out of the ground, right? But what was interesting was that at the bottom of this really cute little plant was a heart, like it was inside the earth, ready to blossom, like a burgeoning blossom or something, and it's almost to like what's fueling this plant, what's at the base or the root of this plant is this heart, which of course represents things like love and compassion. I don't know that this is going to be a love reading, we'll see, but I feel like it's definitely something that's meant to give somebody hope, that needs hope. So, and I love layers, so this actually has multiple layers in it, the vision I was seeing, and some, roots and things like that. So, and we'll add that over time. It's going to be really nice. So let me put this over to the side, and we'll finish that, and you'll see me draw it in a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and pull your initial spread. And just so we don't waste any time, I'm going to go ahead and speed this part up, the actual laying out of the cards, and I'll see you on the other side. So here we go. Okay, I have laid out your cards with clarifiers, and it looks pretty clear to me, and it goes with a song that I've been hearing in my head all week. And the drawing should be popping up right about now, so you can watch that while being developed while I read this. Also, just keep in mind that this drawing you'll see the completed, finished, colorized piece at the very end of the video, so you can see how it turns out, which is pretty fun. Also, I'm going to be listing all these cards that I use, all the decks, down below in the description box, so you can get your own if you like them, or just to acknowledge the wonderful creators of these decks. So what I'm seeing here is someone has gone through a very painful ending. It's almost like a dead end. And it's just like there's been constant like fighting and strife and bickering, and I hear them bicker, bicker, bicker. That's what I keep hearing over here. And it's just gone nowhere. It's like, it's just caused nothing good, right? It's caused delays, as a matter of fact, because I'm seeing some delays. Also, whatever this is has caused a person to have to really look at things from a different perspective, because you got the Hangman here. I mean, all of this is just really just thrown them to the point where maybe they're going through a dark night of soul. And this could be you, or it could be someone you're thinking about, or it could be about someone that you know, right? Somehow, here's what I'm seeing is someone might be going to prison. You've got the Hermit card here, which is about being closed down, closed off, or going inward. It could be going inward, but it's clarified by justice. So that tells me this is with the legal system. So there's something getting shut down by the legal system, and it's causing this person to have to look at things differently and to go into hermit mode. It almost looks like they love something or somebody, and they really want to take action, but they can't. It's all been stuck. I mean, you've got the Four of Air here, which is the Four of Swords, right? Which is about having to hold back, rest. It's like recovery is needed, protection is needed. And over here, which is about Seven of Earth, which is about patience, I would say this is also a delayed success, right? Something maybe isn't like finished that was started, but this person wants to take some action and they just can't. They're too imbalanced right now. It's just almost like they can't make up their mind about something too. They've had a hard time doing that, and it's almost like they have to choose between like this sort. Maybe in the past they've been really lucky with regard to their charisma or sexuality working for them and getting them what they want, influencing people or manipulating them into what they want. But it's not working anymore, and this has gotten them nowhere. It's gotten them in trouble, as a matter of fact. And they have to make a decision between that kind of life, choosing what the way they always do things, or taking the longer, harder road to, which again, we got two patience card here, which requires patience and longevity to boss up. There might have been some delays, like this person might have tried to cause you delays because you might be a boss over here. So this person might have been seriously delayed, but they tried to cause you delays in your wish fulfillment, in your emotional fulfillment, and possibly in your healing and if you are wanting to be known for your work or something like that, there might have been delays because of what this person did. And I think it's not just one person. I feel like it's been a lot of people who are bickering maybe over you, and you're this boss. And this person wants to become a boss like you, but they haven't put in the work. They haven't put in the hard work. They haven't done the inner trauma work. And they can't do that until they become balanced. So you've got two cards of balance here. This is the Temperance card, and this is the Chariot. So on the Chariot, when you're riding the Chariot, right, it goes really fast because this is a fast action card, and it's definitely an action card up here too. But on the Chariot, you got to keep your eye on the prize. You got to like really balance to not fall off while you're doing that, and that takes inner balance and balance in your life. This person's not balanced, and I feel like they're going to prison. Or they're imprisoned in their mind, or they're stuck in somewhere in a job or somewhere they don't want to be, or that's not giving them their wish fulfillment that they want. But I feel like they try to take yours away, and this is what they get. They get shut down because of what they tried to do, because they were more focused on you. And see all these stars around her, like all your goodies and your blessings coming in, instead of paying attention to what's going on in their own life. And I think that this has created a dead end for them. I think this has really created a problem, and they might be imprisoned somehow. All right, that's so weird. Okay, so the song I was hearing was Hazard by Richard Marx. And it says, I think about my life gone by and how it's done me wrong. There's no escape from me this time. All of my rescuers are gone, long gone. And the song is about a man who's being accused of killing a woman. And he says, I swear I left her by the river. I swear I left her safe and sound. I need to make it to the river and leave this old Nebraska town, because the name of the song Hazard is like Hazard, Nebraska. So it's like someone's desperate right now. They're being either falsely accused of something they didn't do, or they did do it and they're acting like they didn't do it, or they feel like it wasn't completely their fault, like someone else's fault too. Narcissists are like that. If they hurt people, they blame other people. It's never their fault. So, but because this song keeps coming up, I just, and it was emphasizing that one, those particular lines in the song. I just feel like, yeah, someone might be going to prison, or they're scared of going to prison, or they're imprisoned in their mind, and because they might have harmed somebody. They might have done someone wrong. They might have done something wrong. And they might swear they didn't, but they did. And maybe they just don't want to admit it to themselves. And that will keep them imbalanced, or maybe they just feel extreme guilt for what they did. Maybe they can't face what they did. I don't know. So let's see what the obstacles are for you or this person. Let's see. The obstacles, please. And another one, please. And another one, yep. Mm-hmm. So it might be that you're a highly intuitive person, or this person is, but maybe their intuition is kind of blocked right now. If they tried to block if they tried to block you or whoever they were trying to block, they might have blocked themselves instead, their intuition, and they might need healing, right? But they're not getting the healing they need, or you might not be. This is like you're being threatened or something. Someone's being threatened. That's how I'm reading this card. Look how he's got his sword up and he's being attacked, right? So I just feel like someone might be threatening you or threatening this person, and it's causing a delay, or which is this card too. This is about delays and having to be patient and running out of patience. But I would say that this is, again, this is like delayed success. Something's not finished. Something needs to be finished, right? Yeah. So these are the obstacles going on. Yeah, I just feel like this person over here is in a heap of trouble. Like they waited too long on certain things, and they made some choices that were not wise, and then they couldn't make up their mind about things that were important, like between something that would have been good for them and they chose something else. Right. So let's see what the answers are for this, what the solutions are for this person that we're reading about. And then I've got a special deck I'm going to pull out for you guys. Okay, let's see. What are the best things that this collective can do, or this person can do, to get the best results, please? Okay. Another one, please, for best results. That's the advice. Yeah, that makes sense. Another one, please. Such a pretty card. Another one, please. Best results, solutions. Okay, the recommendations of the guides are saying, this is court the too good and true. Love who you are and stand tall. Well, we have to weather the storm sometimes, you know, especially if we do things that weren't so smart or so good. And I'm not saying this is you, this is this person who might have been attacking you. But for you, I would say just keep doing your thing, stand tall, keep loving yourself. This is really important. And really go for things that are good for you. Look for truth. You know, it might be that you've dealt with this type of person or other people that have been extremely deceptive, and it's time for you to change your focus. You get what you focus on, right? This is basic quantum physics, right? So focus on what you do want, because then you can draw that to you. So focus on things that are good. Focus on the good in people. It doesn't mean be duped. It just means focus on more positivity, right? This is what I'm getting for it. And things that are truthful, things that are honest. Self-love is extremely important in anything we do, because if you're right inside of yourself, it doesn't really matter what your circumstances are, who's attacking you, trying to take you down, or what you might be facing. If you love yourself, then you can get through most things and you can stand tall. So this is really good. I'm going to pull out a special deck. Hold on. This is the special deck that I created from business cards that I had left over. And they all have like things written on the other side. So I'm just going to grab like a pile of them right now and see if we can get some answers from this. And I'll put it to the side if I need to get more. So, okay. So any advice, please, on what this collective needs to know? What does this collective need to know, please, with regard to this situation? You inspire me. Well, see, the drawing is about this like growing, you know, this plant that's growing out of the ground, and it's still very fragile, it's still very delicate, but it has a strong heart beneath it, you know, in its roots. And so this is, you know, You Inspire Me is about hope, which is the name of this reading, or will be. So, you know, this is the new hope coming through. So once either this person gets through all of this stuff, they'll have some, you know, they can hope, because we can always have hope. As a matter of fact, I was just watching the Sandman series again, and there's this one part where Morpheus, who's the Lord of the Dreams, goes down into the underworld and faces off with Lucifer, who's the Lord of the underrealm, right? So, and they have this contest of having to shapeshift and outwit each other. And Morpheus almost dies, but he, in the end, he wins by calling upon hope. He becomes hope. And that sort of like defeats Lucifer. So it's a really intense and beautiful scene. So if you get a chance to watch that series, it's not for children, but it's really beautiful. I mean, every scene is beautiful. It's so artistic, which doesn't surprise me because Neil Gaiman is behind it. He's one of my favorite authors. And if he's watching, hey, Neil. So, but all right, let's pull another one, please. Intense love. Yeah. Okay. So, you know, I was saying that like this person, has this intense love. This is wish fulfillment here, but there was a Queen of Cups in here somewhere. So that, oh, here it is, Queen of Cups. So yeah, so it might be that this person has an intense love for you, or they have intense love for somebody, but they have to learn how to love themselves first. They have to get through whatever this is and everything. And they might be kind of obsessed. There might be some obsession here too. So let's get another one, please. There's nothing wrong with intense love, though. Big happy yes. Oh boy, these are positive. Excellent. Yeah, it's the saying yes to life. Learning how to shift your focus from focusing on the dark things, the bad things, the things that don't make you happy, and focusing on what your wish fulfillment is. Makes sense. Let's get two more because I like these cards. All right. Not all the cards in this deck are positive. Okay, and one more, please. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this person from your past, it looks like this was someone from your past who's might be going to prison, who tried to mess up your life and everything. And then the grass was not greener. So I guess they thought when they were trying to make up their mind here, this decision on who to choose, apparently, you know, the grass is not greener after all. Maybe they thought it was. Maybe they went towards somebody who they thought was a better choice, and it turns out it wasn't, because all they do is bicker, 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 and it's led nowhere. It's a dead end. So yeah, well, you know, if they were choosing between you and another person and they didn't choose you, you know, I mean, honestly, it sounds like you made out well. You're a boss. So they just are not boss material like you are. And the grass was not green. They thought maybe if they hop to someone else, that's going to like improve their life, but obviously not. So yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. And you'll get to see the finished drawing in a minute. And anyway, I appreciate everybody who's here and watching this. And I really, really appreciate the likes, the subscribes, and if you comment, that's excellent. I do read your comments. And I really love doing this for you. And I hope that you find some inspiration. You inspire me. You inspire me to do my things to inspire you and all of that stuff. So anyway, thanks again for being here. And until the next episode, and have a happy holiday. Bye-bye.